Okay.
Go.
Hi everyone. My name is Wendy Bowskill. I've been a member for about 1.5 years of Hope, and I'd like to share with you today my journey to Christ. My journey to God. It all started 2.5 years ago. Up until that time, I was on a merry-go-round of day-to-day living, or so I thought, working all week, shopping on the weekend, and making plans to get together Saturday night with my friends. I was happily married, 33 years, and raising 2 sons. My husband and I both loved our kids. Going to church was not on my list. I would rather sleep in, even though as a child I was brought up in the Catholic environment. My sister, brother, and I went to Mass every Sunday. It meant a lot to me. During Lent, we would go to church in the morning before school. My faith in God was deflated when I asked the priest about the candle that was lit to let us know God was there. I actually thought God kept it lit. And when I was told they just changed the candle, I was sad and embarrassed in front of my classmates. My faith at that point deflated. Years later, as I was with my mother as she was dying, she asked me about going to church. My response was, "You can't go to church on Sunday and be unkind, lie, steal, cheat, and all the rest during the week." Flash forward 20 years. My awakening to God was sitting inside of me, even though I didn't know it. I dropped my hubby at the GHOST train at 6:30 a.m. as I was leaving, traffic nuts. I got into a confrontation with the lady driver. We both felt we had the right of way in the parking lot. She rolled down her window and started screaming at me. What did I do? Rolled down my window and screamed right back at her. All of a sudden, I was ashamed of myself. It was 6:30 a.m. I was screaming at a fellow human being for what? 50 seconds of my life? I went home. I was so troubled. I wrote a letter to the news advertiser apologizing to this lady and letting everyone know I was ashamed. My husband, 55, was retiring from Bell. We went to class offered by Bell as how your life would change. We discussed this a lot, and I was still working for East General Hospital. The hospital was very good, and because of my disability, allowed me to work at home. So he could get a job that he really wanted and working part-time. I was still working, so financially we would be fine. During all this, our oldest son got married in our backyard. I was so happy and thankful to God. I actually remember saying a little prayer to him. 3 years later, we now have a grandchild, the light of my life. Mike, my hubby, and I were so busy with the kids. My youngest was now getting married in a destination wedding. Between wedding and baby showers, I was looking forward to finally having some alone time with Mike. I knew our relationship needed some attention. Going to Costa Rica for the wedding sounded like just what we needed. Little did I know, Mike had fallen out of love with me for a year. He was just pretending to love me as he thought he could work it out alone. I found out, crushed. Crushed was putting it mildly. I thought I would die. We agreed to stay together until after Christmas. Our youngest was getting married and we didn't want to ruin it. So we had a happy pretend marriage until after the wedding. I also lost my job at the same time. It has been 2 years. We are now divorced. I struggled with forgiveness. I will always love Mike. We were high school sweethearts, married young. Mike was not happy, and that makes me sad. What I have learned is I had to forgive myself. The fear I had in the pit of my stomach was God steering me the right way. My sister lived with me for a year. She belonged to the Salvation Army in Wyerton. She is the one that found out about Hope. I brought her and discovered, much to my surprise, through Hope, I found my way to God, filling a void I felt. Through God, I realized how caught up in material things I was. What really matters is people. This year, through the food bank and volunteering, giving Christmas toys and hampers, I really was made aware of how many families are struggling to put food on the table. In closing, I thank God for so many things. 1, I found my way back to God. 2, marriage breakup. I lost 40 pounds. I wouldn't recommend this way to lose weight. I was always on some kind of a diet. In fact, in Costa Rica, my girlfriend said, "You look fabulous. How did you lose that weight?" I was thinking, girl, you don't want to know. 3, I will always love Mike. It doesn't matter how he feels. I can't say anything bad about him. I know he is lost and hurting. 4, we have 2 amazing sons, 2 wonderful daughters, and 1 beautiful grandchild. 5, did I have anger? You betcha. Every morning when this first happened, I would go to the basement with a large stick. I would beat his duffel bag. After 15 hits, you become tired, but all your anger is gone. His duffel bag is no longer. Every night, I thank God for His blessing and for guiding me through life. I am here to help fellow men in any way I can. I look forward to worship on Sunday with my Hope family and fellowship. This is what I am called to do. That inner voice is God, and now I listen. One act of kindness, we can change the world. I am looking forward to our new church. Our fellowship will grow as people that use hope can now join us in worship. Thank you very much.